What's up, guys? How we doing? Hope y'all are doing well this evening. Getting started here in just a moment. Does look like we have some unsold, unpaid for teams available that I will be making available to y'all here in a moment. Also, if you're new to the channel, just dropped a link in the chat for you guys now to our Discord. Do make any unsold, unpaid for teams available in our Discord before we go live. What up, Kev? How you doing, my brother? Unfortunately, you are in the right place for that break. Why anyone would be watching me right now instead of that Knicks game, I can't tell you. We'll message you when we are live for that break, though. I don't want to run it, but I gotta. All right, let me make these unsold, unpaid for teams available to y'all. The way that it works is I'll type the team name and price into the chat. Going to go on a first come, first serve basis. So whoever calls it first, they'll be yours. I'll give you my info for payment, and you can send payment on over. Because there are multiple teams available, do need you to type in the team name you're calling so that there's no confusion. Please also note it's going to be whoever gets it first in my chat. Could be a lag on my end, on your end, or mine. Got to go with what I am seeing on my end. Good luck, everyone, with those hands by those keyboards. What up, John? Yes, unfortunately, this is the spot for that break as well. That one's up next. And then we have Heritage to close out the evening. Moving forward, I'll be looking at the NBA playoff schedule before I post breaks. This is just awful. Those are the only two teams available. Prices are delivered, no additional for shipping or anything, and you accept Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal for payment. So if you want one or both of those squads, just let me know who you would like and how you would like to pay. If anyone wants both the teams, I'll do $15 for the first person to call it. And we will run this. Give you guys another 30 seconds or so on those unsold, unpaid for squads. All right, guys and gals. Without further ado, we have 6 2025 Bowman MLB. Last boxes. All cards will ship. Good luck. Let's see if we can pull some fire for you guys. First break of 3 this evening. Let's get it. And if you guys want some potentially free money, if we got any basketball fans in here, this is not gambling advice. I don't do this for a living, but Tatum just hurting himself, looking like an Achilles. Knicks are plus 180 to make it to the finals, playing the Pacers. They will be favored in that series, most likely. Just saying. That might be a good bet over the next 10 minutes before the sports books take it down. Throwing that out there. All right, good luck, all. We got Rhett Loader, Whitcomb, Brooks Lee, Rockstar Sagassi, Kendall, Tong, Fernando Cruz, Chrome of Niankill, Perdomo, Mason Wynn, Wyatt Langford, and Dylan Cruz. There's a rookie for the Doyers, Del Castillo, Waldrop, Greatness Loading, Jacob Wilson, rookie for the Athletics. Then we have Fuentes, Petrie, Matthews, Horton, and our first Reptilian is going to be Rafael Flores for the Yankees. I'm on. You guys hear me? Then we got Contreras, Harp, and Nando. Let me know if y'all hear me. Aaron's just having a sound issue, or if it's me. There's Zach Wheeler. All right, thank you, Kev. Polar Bear, Connor Norby, Caminetto, Painter, MacDoo. Then we got Jesus Lopez, Eels, and Poppy Jr., Schwellenbach, Marte, and King Tuck. Fred Freeman, Kumar Rocker, Arenado, Briseno, Javier, Montilla Chrome, and Miller, Rosarina, Fresh Prince, and Soto. Lubob, Purcell, Dana, Chase Young on the Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. Young Jock, Stafora, Sullivan, Tibbs, Moore, Luis, Chap, and Sagassi. Last pack, last one. There's Vladdy, Altuve, Amador, VIP, Walker Jenkins, Rainier, Cabrera, Tavares, Rainier, Briseno, McClanahan, Olsen, and Adley. Closing out our first blaster box. What up, Adam? Let's do it, my brother. You seem like enough of a degenerate to do this. I don't know if you were watching the Knick game, but unfortunately, it looks like Tatum might have tore his Achilles. So I was just telling the group, Knicks are currently plus 180 to win the East. Very likely they will be playing the Pacers. And the Knicks will be favored in that series. So if you want to catch a plus 180 shot at going to the finals, that bet may be taken down any minute now by the sportsbooks. But it was available right before I started ripping these boxes. Throwing that out there. Good stuff, brother. There's Raffy Devers. You are on a hot streak. Riley Green, Salvi, Rockstar, Drew Thorpe, Fabian Lopez, Horton, Jeb, Bassie Walcott, and Lomativa. James Wood, rookie for the Nats, Sugano, and Ben Rice. Yeah, too much of a degenerate. Then we got Austin Riley, Butler, Mayo. I mean, greatness awaiting Charlie Condon for the Rockies. That just became a better bet, Brian, because the Knicks are probably an easier matchup for them if they move on than this Boston might have been. There's Pineda, Walcott, DeVry, Chrome of Ugarte, and we got the Reptilian, Ricardo Yan for the D-backs. Trey Turner, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Simeons. If you like them, might not be a bad time to take them either before the sports books start updating. There's Shohei. They're usually a little late with stuff like that. Jackson Jobe, from my experience at least. Shota. And we got Steal of a Deal cards. Ellie for your Reds, Brian. Briseno, Cam Smith, Escobar, Lazaro, and Lynn. There's Ron, Jacob Wilson, and Festa. Correa, Mookie B. And we got a Del Castillo yellow paper rook /75 for the D-backs. Harry Ford in the top 100. Mariano, Monty, Guerrero, chrome of Emerson and Hampton. Noel, Thorpe, and Alcantara. And we got Schemes, Tyler Locklear, Bo Bichette, die cut Rhett Loader. Then we got DeBarge, Torres, Santos, chrome of Hightower and Barrios. Dylan Cruz, Yuri Perez, and Reagans. Last pack, last to number 2. Loader, Whitcomb, Brooks Lee, VIP of Emerson. Jesus Made, first paper for Milwaukee. Kurtz, Campbell, chrome of Lopez, and Kaysen. Nando, Mason, and Wyatt Langford. Closing out all second. That's the box. Let's see number 3. Nick York, Siegs, Adamas, Rockstar Reese Hines, Matic, Emerson, Pan, chrome of Mongolian, and the other Poppy, Merrill, McClanahan, and Olsen. Class A, Bobby Witt, Trio, Greatness Loading, Jock for the Royals, Jan, Alvarez, Mooney, Calaz, and Leo DeVries on the Reptilian for the Padres. Corbin Carroll, Freak Scooble, and Judge. There's Tovar, Jackson Holiday, Trout, Casas, Long, Villarreal, Senard, Matik on the first, and Bazana, Ellie, Sedan, and Gunna. There's River Ryan, Yoshi, and we got a purple paper, Kersal /250 for those Bravos. Top 100, Blake Mitchell, Drew Jones, Simpson, and Nankill, Burrito, and Lynn. And we got a Relvis, Kim, and Jason. There's Logan Gilbert, DeGrom, CJ Abrams, Kumar Rocker on the die cut. Morales, Rodriguez, Wild, first of Rosario and Rodriguez, Frankie, Machado, and J-Rod. Last pack, last to number 3. Salvi, Yelich, Brian Reynolds, VIP of Venge, Moore, Poppy Jr., Caldwell, Humphreys, and Penny, Cody B, Albies, and Neto. Closing out our third Blast Books, as mentioned. This is our first break of 3 this evening. We have Optic NFL Blasters coming up next. And then we have Topps Heritage 2025 Mega Boxes ripping for the first time to close out our evening. As always, find all of our breaks in our eBay store and our website. If you're new to the channel, post all of our breaks on eBay. Do have a website as well, though. We post all the breaks. Only difference buying there versus eBay, set pricing for teams on the sites and no auctions like we do on the Bay. And when we go live on YouTube, we will shoot you a quick email to let you know. Otherwise, everything else is the same. Scheduled date and time for all of our breaks is on the website. And you'll save yourself some dough buying there versus eBay. Shipping is free with any purchase made on our site, and no charge for sales tax unless you are a New York State resident. I'll give you guys a link to our site before we sign offline for the evening. Our next Bowman break is a week from today on Monday. Ripping another 6 of these bad boys, and all teams are currently available. Nothing crazy yet. Hopefully the back 3 will be more crazy than the front 3. All right, let's see. Blaster number 4. We got Siegs, Adames, and that'll play. How about a green grass, first chrome on card auto, Esteban Gonzalez for the Guardians. There you go, Cleve. And a Rockstar Rookies, James Wood for the Nats next to that. Max Clark, Garcia, Lomativa, Mariano, Gonzalez, Tariq, Judgy, and Merrill. Bobby Baseball, Churio, York, Greatness Loading, Cam Smith, Galaz, Estrada, Hanek, Torres, and Reptilian, Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Sedan, Gunner, and Corbin. There's Yuri Perez, Trouty, Casas, Clase, Diao, Quezon, and we got a green paper of Perez for Los Gigantes to 199. DeBarge and Sullivan, Kim, Jace Young, and Ellie. There's Yoshi, Tovar, Jackson, Top 100, Freeland, Brito, Hightower, Perez, Burns, and how about a Conrad Kaysen on steel, numbered to 100, going out to Boston. Nice looking card. First time pulling one of those. Machado, J-Rod, and Relvis. There, Yogi Brown, Abrams, River Ryan, Dyka, Jackson, Job, Penny, Rosario, Weatherholt, and we got Weatherholt, first paper going to Cardinals, and we got a Chrome Jesus made for the Brew Crew. Tavares behind that. Ozzy, Neto, and Frankie. Last pack, blaster number 4. Yelich, Brian Reynolds, Gilbert, VIP, Charlie Condon for the Rocks. Castillo, Gonzalez, Hagen, Pena, and Payne on the Chrome. Alvarez, J. Ram, and Cody B. Closing out our 4th blaster. Number 5. Lou Bob, Chris Sale, Dana, Rockstar, Brooks Lee, Tillero, Keys, and Rodriguez, Chrome of Sundstrom and Freeman, Olsen, Adley, and Luis. Vladdy, Altuve, Amador, Greatness Loading of Kobe Mayo, Barrios, Wright, Mobley, Stafora, and we got a Dylan Fine. First Chrome Reptilian for the A's, Judge, Merrill, and McClanahan. Nick York, Siegs, Adames, and we got Sasaki's Strikeout Showroom of Roki for the Doyers. Hope, Teal, Humphreys, Hagen-Smith on the Chrome, and Adios. Gunner, Corbin, and Scooble. And then we got Class A, Bobby Witt, Churio, Noble Meyer on the top 100. Luis, Joseph, Fontelli, Cabrera, and we got True Gold, Samuel Basato to 50 for the Orioles on the gold. Chase Young, Ellie, and Sedan. Jackson Holiday, Trouty, Casas, Amador on the die cut, and Duhar, Tibbs, Aiden, Seaver King, and Christian Moore, J-Rod, Areldis, and Kim. Last pack, blaster number 5. There's Ryan, Yoshi, Tovar, Kurtz on the VIP, Condon first for the Rocks, Morris, McGolin, Walker Jenkins, and Garcia, Neto, Frankie, and Machado. Closing out our 5th blaster, 6th and final. We got Job, Shota, Riley, Rockstar, Schwellenbach, Mariano, Colt Braden Montgomery, Escobar, Keys, and Sanabria, Ron, Jacob, and Festa. Then we got Correa, Mukibi, Shohei, Greatness Loading of Eldridge, DeBarge, Torres, Guerrero, Tillero, and we got the Reptilian Mejia for the Rangers, Noel, Drew Thorpe, and Alcantara. Skeens, Locklear, Bow, and we got Cruz, Capital Cards and Collectibles, rookie for the Nats. Made first paper for Milwaukee, Kurtz, Santos, Bo Walker, and Echeverria, Cruz, Yuri, and Reagans. There's Loader, Shea Whitcomb, Brooks Lee, top 100 Bazana, Pena, Benj, and Campbell, Kyle Teal, and Alvarez, Nando, Mason Wynn, and Wyatt Langford. Rookie for the Doyers, De Castillo, Waldrop, Drew Roma on the die cut, Perella, Moore, Ugarte, Knopf, and Fiend, King, Contreras, and Harp. And last bag break. Polar Bear, Norby, Caminetto, Young Jock on the VIP, Eels, Lazaro, Fine, Estrada, Guerrero, Soto, Schwellenbach, and Ketel Marte. To close. Ouch. I will put together a quick little hit recap for you guys with some of our bigger hits. Bring the break. That's solid, Adam. You gotta check. A couple teams hit pretty solid, but will you have one is the question. To be determined. All right, some of our bigger hits from the break. We got paper. Weatherholt for the Cards, Condon for the Rocks, Made for the Brew Crew 2 times, Roki for the Doyers twice, and James Wood for the Nats. Base Chrome, Made for the Brew Crew, Rockstar, James Wood for the Nats. Greatness Loading, Condon for the Rocks, Jacob Wilson for the A's, and Young Jock for the Royals. VIP Condon for the Rocks. We got a Cruise Cards for the Nats, Sasaki Showroom for the Doyers, and Ellie's Steel for the Reds. Paper color, we got green to $3.99 Perez for the Giants, to $2.50 Chris Sale for the Braves, and Del Castillo to 75 yellow for the Diamondbacks. Reptilians, we got Mejia for Texas, Fine for the A's, Griffin for the Pirates, DeVry for San Diego, Flores for the Yanks, and Yan for the D-backs. Color, we got Steel to 100, Kaysen for the Red Sox, and Gold Pasalo to 50 for the Orioles, and we got Green Grass. First auto, Esteban Gonzalez to 99 for the Guardians. That is going to do it for the break. We'll be back on in 10 minutes with Optic NFL Blasters, and I'll make those unsold, unpaid for teams available to you guys in the Discord in 8 minutes. And if you want to get on our next Bowman break, just drop the link in the chat for you guys now. All teams currently available. That is breaking on Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining, as always. Peace and love. All.